I just started chewing cloves and was surprised to see my many health troubles fade away. That's my true story. My name is Margaret Collins. I'm 68 years old, living in a peaceful suburb of Maine, USA. After retiring, I thought I'd enjoy a carefree life. But things didn't go as smoothly as I expected. I faced all sorts of health issues: poor digestion, frequent stomach aches, joint pains, bad breath, sensitive teeth, and even a sore throat whenever the weather changed. Luckily, while browsing the internet one day, I came across a video about cloves, those tiny, dark brown spices I'd barely paid attention to before. The video claimed, just add cloves to your daily diet, and your health will improve significantly, especially for seniors. Frankly, I was skeptical. How could something so small, seemingly just for flavor, offer so many benefits? Even though I had doubts, I decided to give it a shot. And indeed, after more than a month of chewing on cloves every day, 2 to 3 cloves each day, I clearly felt a change. My toothaches and bad breath lessened, my digestion felt calmer, my joints hurt less, and my immunity got better. All these positive changes made me want to share my story, hoping others who face the same aging concerns might find some helpful hints. I turned 60 with many plans: writing books, gardening, spending more time with my grandchildren. But as I aged, so did my problems: digestion, oral health, knee issues, blood pressure. Worse, I kept getting sore throats whenever the weather changed. By 65, I often felt exhausted, got irritated easily, lost my appetite, and slept poorly. Seniors here in the US usually trust modern medicine, but I've always been open to natural approaches. My own mother, my grandkids' great-grandmother, once relied heavily on herbal remedies, and she seemed so healthy. She used to say, "Learn and apply these herbs wisely, and they can become your best friends." One evening, while searching for a way to ease my stomach pain, I came across a YouTube video titled, "I just started chewing cloves and got rid of 10 ailments." The person in the video listed all sorts of improvements: tooth pain, bad breath, stomach aches, colds, sore throats, joint pain. It sounded odd, but I was intrigued. He explained that cloves actually contain many nutrients, especially eugenol, which helps reduce inflammation, kill bacteria, and ease pain. In the comment section, many older adults praised how chewing cloves helped them catch fewer illnesses, experience less tooth pain, and even stabilize blood pressure and blood sugar. These were all personal anecdotes, but I was partially convinced. Maybe this could be my ray of hope? I wondered. The next day, I went to a local organic store. I bought a little jar of dried cloves, small and dark brown. The salesperson encouraged me. You can use them to marinate meat, make soup, or simply chew them. Happy to get the green light, I went home, took exactly 2 cloves, rinsed them, and chewed them. My first impression? Spicy and slightly numbing, with a strong, pleasant aroma. After a few minutes, the concentrated oil spread around my mouth. I felt a gentle warmth. My tongue became slightly numb, and I noticed a nice fragrance. My usual dry mouth odor seemed to fade quickly. At first, I didn't dare chew too many. I limited myself to 2 to 3 cloves each day, once in the morning and once at night. I kept it up for a week, then 2 weeks, and then over a month. As I said, the results were impressive. Initial changes. After 1 week, my mouth felt cleaner, my breath smelled fresher, and my stomach was less bloated. After 2 weeks, I realized I hardly got those little stomach aches when eating spicy food. I also stopped reaching for antacids. After 1 month, even during seasonal changes, when I normally get a sore throat or cough, I found I didn't need to suck on cough drops all day like before. Everything felt better beyond my expectations. Curious, I started reading a lot of scientific materials about cloves, from medical journals and research papers to in-depth articles. It turns out that cloves contain many remarkable components that have been studied in both traditional and modern medicine. Why cloves can benefit your health. Here I blend what I've read with my personal insights. Please remember, I'm not a doctor, but I want to share scientifically based information, following fair use guidelines, summarizing and referencing content from various sources for educational, non-commercial purposes. Cloves, small but powerful cloves, Syzygium aromaticum, are the dried flower buds of the clove tree, mainly grown in tropical places like Indonesia, India, and Madagascar. Since ancient times, cloves have been regarded as precious, used not only in cooking, but also in traditional medicine. The most important compound in cloves is eugenol, a type of phenolic. Eugenol is known for its anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, pain-relieving, and antioxidant effects. Cloves also contain vitamin C, vitamin K, manganese, fiber, and other beneficial substances. The many effects of eugenol. Anti-inflammatory. Eugenol helps reduce swelling, warmth, and redness. Antibacterial. Antifungal. Cloves have been shown to help fight certain gut bacteria, cavity-causing germs, and oral fungus. Pain relief. Many people have used clove oil on a sore tooth, experiencing near-instant numbness and less pain. Antioxidant. Cloves rank high in antioxidant activity, which helps neutralize harmful free radicals. These features help explain why cloves can benefit digestion, oral health, heart health, the respiratory system, and even support immunity. 6+ Top benefits of using cloves daily from a senior's perspective. In the YouTube video I watched, the speaker clearly mentioned 10 ailments resolved by using cloves. Everyone's list may vary, but there are some benefits well backed by science. Below is a summary in a kind of inverted pyramid style. I'll highlight the key points first, then go into detail. Improved digestion. This is how I first discovered cloves. I used to have bloating, indigestion, and mild stomach pain. While researching, I found eugenol and other compounds in cloves can reduce mild stomach lining inflammation, helping with ulcers or irritation. Cloves contain fiber, aiding bowel movements, and preventing constipation. The clove's antibacterial properties can destroy harmful gut bacteria, keeping the gut flora balanced. My personal experience was that after about 2 weeks, I had fewer bouts of acid reflux and felt less bloated even with heavy foods. I felt noticeably lighter in my stomach. Quick note: some traditional medicine studies show clove extracts can help alleviate symptoms of irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. Better oral health people have long known the classic trick. If you have a toothache, chew a clove or apply clove oil. Why does it help? Eugenol works like a natural anesthetic, easing tooth pain. Cloves' antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties slow down bacteria that cause cavities and gum problems, keeping your breath fresher. I used to rely on chemical mouthwashes, but I worried about disturbing the mouth's natural environment. After I started chewing cloves, I noticed less bad breath and less gum bleeding when I brush my teeth. Enhanced heart health. As a senior, my greatest worry is heart disease. I read statements like, cloves are high in antioxidants and can help lower cholesterol and stabilize blood pressure. Substances like eugenol, vitamin K, and manganese are believed to benefit blood circulation. Although I don't have exact cholesterol numbers from before and after using cloves, I do feel my blood pressure fluctuates less and my pulse is steadier. Of course, I also walk regularly and watch my salt intake. Stronger immune system. Older folks are more prone to colds, sore throats, and infections. Cloves help because antibacterial, antifungal, antiviral. Some sources say Cloves contain compounds that inhibit various common pathogens. Anti-inflammatory, reduces the inflammation burden so the body can focus on fighting off illness. Antioxidant, protects immune cells from damage. I'm proof of this. In the past, whenever it got chilly, I often ended up with a sore throat. This year, thanks to chewing cloves, drinking warm water, and practicing breathing exercises, I've stayed healthier. I can't say it's 100% because of cloves, but I can't deny the support they've provided. Respiratory support. Many people overlook this. Cloves have warming properties that help clear mucus, soothe coughs, and calm throat irritation. Ever since I started using cloves, if I get a minor cough, I just chew 1 to 2 cloves and let them sit in my mouth. I feel the oils spread around, easing the scratchy feeling. In traditional medicine, cloves are often combined with ginger and cinnamon for bronchitis and even mild asthma. Of course, those with severe asthma should stick to prescribed medication, but cloves might be a helpful addition. Reducing inflammation and joint pain. Most seniors deal with arthritis or some level of joint pain. Thanks to eugenol's anti-inflammatory effect, cloves can help with mild pain relief. I personally feel less stiffness in my knees in the morning. Naturally, cloves aren't a magic cure. I still do some exercises and take omega-3 supplements. Possible mood enhancement. This isn't often mentioned, but I find chewing cloves produces a warm, pleasant aroma that sometimes relaxes me, much like inhaling essential oils. Many spices, cinnamon, star anise, cloves, release fragrances that can improve one's mood. How to use cloves and important reminders. After some time experimenting with cloves, I've gained a few personal tips I'd like to share. Chew whole cloves. It's simple and effective. Choose dried cloves that look fresh and aren't moldy. You can rinse them quickly if you want, then just chew or hold them in your mouth. You'll notice a spicy, strong taste with some numbness on your tongue. Dosage. Start with just 1 to 2 cloves at a time, up to 3 to 4 a day for beginners. When to chew. I like to have 1 clove after a meal for fresher breath and better digestion, or before bed to keep my mouth cleaner overnight. Ground cloves. Easy to use when cooking. You can sprinkle a bit into soups, stews, or add to a spice mix for baked goods. Dosage. 1/8 to 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves a day, depending on your tolerance for spicy flavors. Combination. Ground cloves pair well with cinnamon, ginger, and nutmeg in desserts or warm drinks, like chai tea. Clovey essential oil. Undiluted clove oil is very strong. You must dilute it before applying on skin or using as a mouth rinse. Massage. Mix a few drops of clove oil into a carrier oil, like coconut or almond oil, and rub it on sore joints. Mouth rinse. Add 1 to 2 drops to a cup of warm water, then swish. Don't swallow. Toothache. Relief. Put a cotton ball with a little diluted clove oil on the affected tooth or gum. Warning: high doses of clove oil can irritate mucous membranes and cause burns. Always do a skin patch test first. Clove tea. A warm aromatic drink, perfect for cold days. How to make. Lightly crush 2 to 3 cloves and steep in boiling water for about 5 to 7 minutes. Add honey, lemon, or ginger to taste. Benefits. Soothes the stomach, aids digestion, and helps ward off colds and sore throats. Important notes. When using cloves, even though cloves bring many benefits, it's crucial to use them properly, especially for seniors. Contraindications or caution. People with a history of stomach ulcers or acid reflux. Be cautious, as the strong spiciness can aggravate symptoms. Those allergic to eugenol. Test a small amount first. If you get itching or rashes in your mouth, stop immediately. If you're on medication, eugenol may interact with blood thinners, like warfarin or aspirin. Check with your doctor. Do not replace prescribed treatments. If you have a serious illness, cloves can help, but should not replace any medication prescribed by your doctor. Proper dosage. Overuse of whole cloves or clove oil can lead to stomach irritation, dizziness or nausea if using a high dose of the essential oil, a burning sensation in the mouth or throat. For healthy individuals, 2 to 4 cloves a day or 1/8 to 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves should be enough. Hearing from Margaret's friends. Section 8. Mr. George's story. 72, Germany. Mr. George is my chess buddy, originally from Germany, but now living in the US. He loves his beer and often feels gassy. When I mentioned cloves, he laughed, "Another trick, Margaret?" But he was so annoyed by his bloating that he tried it. Here's what happened. He started drinking clove tea before dinner. After 2 weeks, he had fewer burps and slept better. He now enjoys cloves and even recommends them to his friends at the chess club. Ms. Helen, 65, Canada. Ms. Helen has chronic tooth pain and gum inflammation. She dreads the dentist. I gave her a few cloves, showed her how to chew and hold them near the painful tooth. She said the pain subsided, though only temporarily. She still needs proper dental care, but at least cloves helped her get through a few tough nights. Mr. Robert, 70, England. Mr. Robert often has a cough when the weather turns cold. He tried clove ginger honey tea. Whenever he has a cough, he drinks it. He says it soothes his throat a lot, reducing phlegm. He also appreciates how the tea warms him up. These stories aren't official medical proof, but for seniors like us, real-life experiences and advice from friends can be a trustworthy source of guidance. I hope my experience and these simple tips about using cloves have encouraged you to consider this little spice for your own health journey. Whether you chew a couple of cloves each day or add them to your favorite dishes, you may discover real improvements, just like I did. Remember, always listen to your body and check with your doctor if you have any concerns. If you found this information helpful, please hit that subscribe button to stay connected. I'll be sharing more easy, practical health tips and personal stories that could help you or a loved one feel better every day. Thanks for reading, and I look forward to having you along on this health journey.